This is a quick little example here. Yes, kiddo. I know. Such a good yawn. Yes, you're such a good yawner. I did a lot of remote viewing today, and after that, sometimes I like to run a quick calibration session just to see how I'm operating, especially after doing a lot of remote viewing. To follow up with that, do a calibration session, and kind of give me an idea of how I'm operating. Looks like I have a dent in my head. Maybe I got dropped as a kid. Weird. That is a dent. What happened to me? Anyway, okay. This is the range of time and space here. This is a parliament building. This is the early 1900s. The obviouses here are we're looking at structure, and there's a big crowd of people here. So I'm going into this experiment to see, just to get an idea of the amount of time. I'm calculating in my mind the amount of time before stimulus becomes available. And I'm just not a big deal. There's no stress involved. I'm just totally relaxed. And I just want, it's just like I say, it's a calibration exercise post remote viewing just to get an idea of how I'm operating. And I recommend anybody do this kind of stuff. I mean, it doesn't take a long time. There's no pressure here. It's only me going, how long, what's the time difference here to before it gets through the threshold of awareness. And this was an interesting one because it took a little bit of time. Let's take a look here. Got my cat over there. Cat's in the room. I like having distractions when I'm remote viewing or when I'm practicing, training, because you have to be able to deal with distractions. Otherwise, everything will be an excuse for a non-remote viewing experience. Everything will be an excuse. It's because of my cat. It's this. So then, it's my kiddo over there, kitty. She's watching me as I'm flipping that pen. She wants me to drop it so she can chase after it. All right, nothing's happening. Nothing's coming in. Things that are hitting my mind right here are random thoughts. I can tell that they don't have the quality that I have developed and found. And there's nothing coming through that's real. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to step number 2 and see what might happen here. I run through a couple of these. Nah, nope, nothing. No, that ain't no good. Anything there? Nah, those are all, nothing's real, nothing's happening. What the heck, I'll try a few more. So right here, right after I erase those, I'm like, well, I can go back and let's see what else I can try. No, I'm going to try a few more ideograms here. Right there, boom, right there. Out of nowhere, nothing that came through in the ideogram that was an indicator of anything. I literally stopped, I turned, and it hit. Right there, boom. And again, this could have been any range of time and space. This. And of all the vast majority of these that I work, very few of them have crowds of people in it. Very, very few. So when that hit, and it had the quality that I have become used to, that can only be found through hours and hours, an enormous amount of dedication and work to find what I mean, to understand what I mean when I say the quality of the perception came through. And I knew, okay, this is real. This is real. There's a crowd of people here. I don't know where I am in time. I don't know where I am in space. There's a range of time and space. This has the real qualities. They all look the same. That's what I said. They all look the same. I was like, okay, that was real. That's what I needed. I don't need to solve the mysteries of the universe here. That's what I needed. So this, another example, calibration in between big remote viewing projects, which in my, that's part of my personal practice is, what am I going to use these for? Am I exploring? Am I calibrating? Am I looking for something specific? Am I exploring my brain? Why am I doing this? If I don't have a reason or a purpose for why I'm doing this, I will miss. If I didn't go into this with a purpose, my purpose was calibration and to track that time. It's like I just did a bunch of remote viewing. I'm gonna do a calibration session. What's the time frame from the start point to threshold of awareness? How much time is that? Where is that going to happen after I've done quite a bit of work today? So that was the reason. I have to have a reason going into doing these. If I didn't have a reason, I was like, oh, I'm bored, I'm going to try one. Work one of these. It probably wouldn't have come out right. I probably would have been like, oh, I'm in the middle of the ocean, or I'm at the top of Mount Everest. I'm a climber. Yes, it would have been something totally. No remote viewing probably would have happened, is what I'm trying to say. So the point being, I go in with a purpose. I have the experience that I'm going in to have. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. Quick little video. Many more to come. Thank you so much.